like you do everything right and you're setting it up and then things just keep popping up. And this is just how business works. You think it's going to be smooth and perfect no matter what you've done to success and everything you planned. Oh, I find it so much as entrepreneur that I'm planning of the next 30 steps. Okay, here are the next 30 steps. So I'm prepared and then I'm polished and right. And like things that know me, I am not polished. I polish and polish and polish. And no matter what, I'm imperfect, especially since I'm brain damaged. And I meant to be upstairs and I'm trying to, yeah, life freaking happens. Okay, so I'm here. Today I'm going to I'm going to do this word, Jasmine Star. Brilliant, right? She's doing a group today and I want like there should be, so like right here it should be 11:11 Central, like whatever. I'm imperfect. The revenue boot camp, so freaking good. If you know Jasmine Star, I've been following her since 2012 and I truly believe that when you say things, they, okay, so I'm going a different place than I thought. I am talking today about mindset and the importance of your own voice. And Jasmine Star just, she has this amazing business. I've been so impressed. Like, I love business. That is my Jasmine Star. No, see, that's the brain damage thing. As I'm trying to say one thing, and it's like, oh, I'll just put the word J. That will work. Jasmine will fit any words. When you have brain damage, when you rockled, that's a good English, right? When you're rockled more, your words get more wrangled. See, I can't even say anything that I wanted to do. Okay, let's take a breath together with me. And feel free to laugh at my ronkly? Now is that a dirty word? Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Leave a comment below. Let me know if you're going to watch the revenue boot camp from Jasmine Star. You know Jasmine Star. She's so brilliant. The first time I met her, she's on stage. And I'd never heard about before. And I was reading study like about her bio, and I was like, oh my goodness, she sounds so amazing. And when I go to an event, I always make friends. So the person beside me, she just sat down and I was like, oh my goodness, she sounds amazing. And the girl looked at me. You know, when girls look at you and they look at you and they up and down look at you first, and then you know the next thing that they're saying is they're going to cut you down. So this girl, she looked me down and she said, do you live under a rock? And I looked at her and I said, yeah, I have a 2-year-old. Yeah, I live under a rock. I work on my business or I play with my kid. Nothing else. I don't have anything else. And this girl, she got up and walked away. She wouldn't even talk to me. So I was like, and then this other girl sat beside me and she's like, yeah, I must be under rock too. I'd never heard about Jasmine Star. And we watched her on stage. So amazing. And the 2 girls that we ended up be friends, we were like, wow, she's amazing. And then at the end, we're like, oh my goodness, we're the biggest rockers. Rockers, is that? Like, you know, when you go to a rock and you like someone, like what is that word for this? Put it in a comment below. Help me with this English. Okay, so we're going to top in the Jasmine Revenue Boot Camp, and they're talking about mindset. And in this journal, pump, like for you, right? And in there, I started looking at the mindset and what your beliefs are. And the main fear that was coming up of that I'm wasting money. That's always something that was big. I don't know if it's because I had a single mom. She was always, and my dad too, like, you don't waste any money. My dad is use what you have and get it done. Same with my mom. My mom would take her money, she would put it in little envelopes to pay, and this is how much we have and nothing else. So you put your money for all the important things first and then figure out the rest. But the great thing about stuff like that is it makes you resilient and inventing. You invent because you're like, okay, well, I have $1. And what do I have around here? What's on the floor? What does my uncle has? What is, what's in the garbage? What can you have to make this work? And in this fear of worrying about wasting money. Are you an entrepreneur that thinks that? Put a comment if you believe that. Now, the one thing that I notice to keep myself safe, this sabotaging that I would do, is that I start planning for the next 50 steps, getting prepared for those steps that haven't even happened yet. And that is important to look at. What are the next 30 things that you have to get done? But at the same time, it's keeping me safe from what I'm actually doing. So when I spend time thinking about the future instead of solving the problems right now. So right now, I'm launching in 15 days, I'm launching my business coach. I do marketing and sales, and I'm a graphic designer. So when my business people come in, I do designs, I commit templates, I have connections to make everything easy for them. AI, like all these amazing tools that they need to make it really easy for them. So one of the things that I'm doing is that I'm being present. Instead of planning for the next 30 steps that they're not even here yet, plan for what needs to be done right now. Zambar, nice to meet you. You're taking about mindset brings attitude. Attitude is massive for sure. All right. So with the keeping yourself safe. Oh man, this is definitely imperfect. This is the first time that I'm on YouTube and Facebook. As an entrepreneur, the more things you do, the better. Okay. This new identity. I want to talk a little bit of identities too. For 20 years, my identity as an entrepreneur, but as a mom and as partner. And so now I'm doing single on my own. And a completely new environment because now I'm disabled. Now I'm single. Now I don't have the support. So this new identity is so important to accept it. So when you start becoming an entrepreneur, you need to accept this new identity because entrepreneurs, we think a little different. We move fast. You make choices. They don't have to be perfect, but you need to make a choice and then connect it, go forward. All right. I think we're good for today. I wanted to doodle and get everything together, and it just didn't happen. So 12. Yeah. So we're about time. So you do 15 minutes. So at 12 every day, we're doing a motivational, spiritual. Maybe I should redo this. What do you think? Make a comment below. Should I replay this or just move forward? I'm just going to keep moving forward. I'm going to pull this out imperfect. So one day you can come back and be like, do you remember how horrible they were, Melanie? You just keep going. As an entrepreneur, you keep going forward. Now, if you woke up today, we need you exactly like you. You can level up, you can get better, but if you woke up today, we need you just like you. Mwah. Okay, check out Jasmine Star Revenue Bootcamp camp. So good. So good. Um, if you find me on the Mighty Melanie, I respond to DMs in there. And let's be present. All right. Have a great day. And as an entrepreneur, get it done.